So I'm on this nice hiking trail. I'm about 40 minutes north of Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, in the Pocono Mountains. It's just absolutely beautiful up here. I've never been on this trail that I'm on now, so we're gonna see what it's all about. Got to be extra careful because it's covered in snow and ice. But if you look around, it's just absolutely beautiful. Oh, and the other thing that we have to keep our eyes open for is, any animals. There could be animals running around here. Um, Bears, I would think, are hibernating by now. Um, Not really too sure. If anybody knows those dates that bears hibernate, throw it down in the comments. Can see tracks here. Looks like dog tracks. Somebody walking their dog down at the parking lot. Somebody just pulled in with a couple dogs, so they're probably gonna hike up and down the trail with their dogs. But you can't really. I don't know if you can tell from this video, but this trail is going straight uphill. I have two layers on. I have uh, like a thermal layer underneath, which I usually don't wear. But now that I'm outside in the mountains, uh, I got that layer on just in case. I don't plan on being out here long. I did bring a couple snacks with me just in case. I brought some almonds with me. And I brought a glazed donut. Go ahead, y'all can laugh. I brought a glazed donut with me, but that's energy. So, they say, uh, that, eating is probably, your number one survival tool in the cold. Obviously, other than shelter and fire, right? Um, if you can eat, if you have food to eat that generates heat inside your body, and could be the difference between, freezing to death and not freezing to death. Looks like there's another trail that goes up that way. I'm not going to go up that way. I'm going to continue to go down this way. This is where I'm coming from. It's pretty thick. I mean, it's dense. Even right now, when there's no leaves, I mean, just look around. You can't see anything. Up this way, you can see a little bit, but look at this. 2 feet. Well, maybe 4 feet. As soon as you hit the brush, you can't see anything. It's really, really dense. And I don't know if you can see ahead there, but you can see that trail takes a steep turn uphill. So let's see how far we make it. I have a little opening here. We can see down there already. You can see that mountain. Like I said, somebody did pull in um, as I was coming. So just to remember, when we go back there and we see that split, I go to the right, not to the left. Go to the right. Little tree with berries there, the marker. So I've been on the same trail, the same main trail coming up. See, we got some rocks here. It almost looks like a step there, but it's a root. Kind of a root step. Very, very thick, even with no leaves. In the summertime, you definitely cannot see anything out here. I'll tell you what, it's very, very quiet. It is extremely quiet right now. Nothing. So listen, I'm going to stop talking. Listen. Very quiet. You don't really hear anything scurrying around or anything like that. Hear a couple birds, I guess. I don't really know what kind of birds will be chirping right now in the middle of winter, but they're out there. I don't have any strange feelings or anything. I don't feel spooky or that I'm not alone. As a matter of fact, I feel completely alone. I don't hear anything rustling or running around in the woods. I don't know if the guy who pulled in behind me is coming up the trail or just hanging out in the parking lot with his dog. But as of right now, it looks to me like I'm completely alone out here. If you guys end up seeing anything in the footage that I don't see, let me know. Put it down in the comments. From those of you who don't know, my name is Carlos. I'm with Dead Start Paranormal. I have not been active on YouTube. Matter of fact, this will be one of my first videos. And it's not really a, investigation video, just kind of walking through the woods and see what happens. It's just going uphill, uphill, uphill. I'm actually starting to get kind of warm underneath my underneath my clothing. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I don't want to start sweating. I mean, I'm not that far from the parking lot in the car that, or like, in a survival scenario where sweating would pose a real danger in the cold. Uh, but either way, I don't want to sweat. Uncomfortable, and you never know. Again, um, I'm watching the ground, making sure I got my camera angle right, and I am looking around me. But if you see anything in the video that I don't catch, please comment down below. I'm in the northeastern part of Pennsylvania. Okay, so if you look straight ahead, I saw movement. There are deer up there. Let's see how close. They are right around there, that area. Oh, there they go. They just took off running. And they look like some big ones. They look like big deer. Those would be white-tailed deer. Not easy to sneak up on them when you're in their habitat, right? Please excuse the sniffles. It is about 20 degrees out here. So right up here is where the deer were just at. Again, it's pretty thick. In the summertime, you definitely would not be able to see anything out here. Uh, past the edges of the trail. There's a building up there. Looks like somebody's house. This is a public trail that I'm on, so uh, pretty confident that I'm not trespassing on the property. A lot of people don't like that, and who knows how they may react.